Hello, this is Daryl at Good Attitude Services, 10-foot truck, and just got done with a furniture delivery job, and went pretty good. I hadn't been on the road with the truck for a while. I've been doing stuff in the car, like DoorDash, Instacart, Shipped, Uber Eats, and that kind of stuff. So, the grocery shopping does require, walking around and moving, lifting things, but I had forgotten how much out of shape I am because furniture, that's a whole other story. So I did, had to go up some stairs and stuff with a dresser and stuff like that. So yeah, I realized I got to get back into shape. But I do enjoy that kind of work. It does keep you in shape, and I'm glad to be back on the road with the truck. And yeah, it might work into a couple jobs. The customer was really cool. Um, One thing when you're on a job, I always, kind of talk with the people about, I always ask if they need any more additional help um, after this, in the future, and hand them a card, or if they ask for a card, I always ask if they need more help. And of course, he said, yeah, they're going to need some more help coming up soon for some clean outs and possibly doing some donation runs, taking some stuff to the donation place, or so it looks like it's going to turn to at least another job, hopefully. So that's what one job can always turn into another, and it can string out into other customers. And of course, you know, getting repeat customers. So I feel like I'm getting back in the game. The weather's been nice, and I'm thinking, I know I was advertising a lot of junk removal in the last summer, but I'm going to start focusing more on, since I have the equipment, I have all the tools and blankets and these dollies and four-wheel dollies, but more blankets. I got all the tools that require for, they're basically moving tools, but furniture delivery, requires the same, and I always enjoyed that, working for stores, and it's kind of my forte. It's kind of what I like to do. I've been doing it for years. I've been doing moving and furniture delivery, and I think I'm going to start focusing more on that because I know it's this market here where I'm at is pretty saturated with because junk removal, it pays a lot. It's really lucrative type of job or business, but it's attracted a lot of people lately into the business, and I've noticed I hadn't been advertising in a while. I hadn't been on Craigslist in a while because I took like a month off, or over a month off in the snow season, and now I'm getting back into it because the snow is kind of melting off. We're getting some time to get out here, and I did notice a lot of new junk removal services, and so I'm like, man, that's it's getting saturated. But the thing is, like, I have a kind of a niche because I'm not a mover. I'm just delivering heavy items. I mean, I don't do household full moves. I just deliver, like, if someone buys a dresser or a couch or something on Craigslist or at a store, and I have the room in my truck and I have the tools, and I can assemble. Like, I had to do some assembly today. I have the drills, all the the wrenches and sockets and everything for assembly. If I have to take things apart, I have all that stuff for delivering from stores and from consignment centers and from Craigslist buyouts. So I think I'm going to stick with that niche because kind of there's not a lot of people. Actually, there's nobody advertising on Craigslist specifically for furniture delivery and furniture removal. It's almost all junk removal or moving, which means either a moving company or they're a junk removal company, and that's it. So in between, just delivering furniture as a delivery person, I haven't seen anybody. I searched and I haven't seen anybody in my area, so I feel like it's kind of a niche market. Because here's the thing. In fact, I used to know in my other metro area that I used to have contracts and I did stuff for stores and different things. I had a lot of customer repeats in that area. I had a friend of mine, because I used to also do moving labor exclusively back then. I met some movers and stuff back in there, so I knew a lot about moving. I did a lot of big moves, labor moves, loading trucks and stuff. And one of the guys went on to to go pretty big with his moving company, and very successful. But he contacted me at one point saying, people are calling me about, you know, furniture delivery, like Craigslist buyouts or stores. He's like, I can't really, because he has like a 30-foot truck, or 26, I don't know if it's 26 or 30, but it's a large truck, large box truck for moving big households. And so they're calling him, but he can't give him a discount price because of the equipment, that big truck, and he has a crew. He can't give him that price that I can give him with a small box truck. So he started referring them to me because, of course, I don't live in that area anymore, but so I realized that there is kind of a niche market for that, because people tend to go either moving or junk removal, or landscaping or whatever. But as far as truck transport, it's usually either moving, we're movers, or we're junk removal. And very few people just advertise furniture delivery. So I think I'm going to start doing that because I have all the equipment. I have the perfect size truck for that. And of course, even today I did the job pretty much on my own. Customer helped me get it in, but then when I went to the other location, I had to take the dresser up with the refrigerator dolly, which works. If you strap a dresser, you blanket it, protect it, you can take the drawers out, you can get it upstairs. So I was able to do that on my own. So some of the stuff I can do on my own. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to start marketing more towards that. And of course, when you're doing deliveries in anything with a truck, people always, if they have something else like that, like a storage clean out or junk removal, they're going to ask you anyway. So you're going to get those jobs regardless of advertising. But I think I'm going to just kind of focus on one thing and push and market my company, my business as, exclusively, the furniture delivery, and get customers that way, because it kind of sets me apart from the rest of the guys out there that are exclusively junk removal or exclusively moving. So that's my plan for this summer. I know I last summer I was a little bit more on the junk removal side, but I really don't have the truck that really works with that very well, because it's a box truck. It's not like a dump trailer. Those work better. I don't mind doing those clean outs, but I think like storage clean outs and like furniture removal, like removing an old couch, removing dresser or appliances and that kind of thing, that's fine. But like removing I did some jobs where I removed all this trash and stuff, and just construction materials. It was really difficult loading and very difficult unloading. So if I would have had a dump trailer, it would have been much easier. So I'm going to focus on what I'm good at and what my equipment is more geared towards, and go with that. But I'm always open for other types of work if the customer needs that. I'm not closed off. I have to pick a niche. That's what I'm going to do. So 10-foot truck, Good Attitude Services is going to be furniture delivery focused for this summer, or this spring, summer. I mean, winter is halfway over. It looks like the weather is pretty nice out. We're going to have a little bit of snow, but it probably won't stick. And then February, I'm sure we're going to have like 1 or 2 snowstorms, but when March rolls around, we get back into the spring weather, ready to roll. You know what I mean? Roll, and get some money. That's what I need to do. I need to start rolling earlier, getting it going early on, not delaying the advertising and that kind of thing. So anyway, pretty excited about getting back into business. Tonight I'm probably going to go out and do maybe some DoorDash or something. I like to do that in dinner time and stuff. That's always an option for me because it gives me something to do if I don't have another truck job. So I'm always going to be doing those apps and grocery delivery and that, because I enjoy that too. But I'm going to focus on the furniture delivery and the 10-foot box truck. 10-foot truck, Good Attitude Services. Signing out.